Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Brian and I decided to do a video of my car. It's basically a little update. I'm just going to go through the experience I had with the car, the issues, what I changed, and everything that came after purchasing this car. Now I had this car for about 17 months. It's a 2001 BMW 740iL with the sport package. This is an excellent car. It's beautiful. It rides great, fast. But before I get into all of the issues, I want to do a quick walk around so you can see the condition of the car. And I'm going to point out every imperfection that's on the car. So first, let me just do the walk around and explain to you the things that I have to fix and what I changed so far. Okay, when I first got the car, the guy at the dealership told me that he's going to replace the battery, because when I first went there he had to jump start the car. So he said he's going to replace the battery. The car was priced for $6,900, I believe. Yeah, $6,900. But that's if you finance it. If you're going to pay for cash, it was going to be $3,700. So after I paid for cash, obviously, he tacked on a $295 fee. I can't remember what that fee was. Plus tax. Basically I paid $4,400 for the car. So the walk around is over, so let me go through all of the damages. Now this happened when I got the car. I don't know what happened. One day I came and I found this mark here. It looked like somebody could have opened the door and just hit the car. Now the bumper was perfectly fine when I got the car, but one day I was on the highway and my rear tire fell off. Thank God no one was hurt, no car accident. I was already pulling over to the emergency side road because I just kept hearing this noise and it just got louder and louder, and as soon as I was pulling off, I think I was going like 25 at the time, and the tire just fell off. Now I'm not sure exactly what caused the tire to fall off, but all of my lug nuts basically snapped. So the mechanic charged me, I believe, $40, $50 to take the nuts out and to replace them. So that's not bad. Now I already have the bumpers in the house. I didn't go to BMW. It's not factory OEMs, and the reason why, because BMW said I think it was $1,100 for the rear and $900 for the front, and that's just too much to be spending on the car right now. So later on, when I get some money, I will go to eBay, try to find a used one, and go on from there. So for the moment, I have aftermarket bumpers. This was here when I bought the car. I have a rust spot right here. This part chipped. That was on the car when I got it. And here go another rust spot that I even noticed. Okay, all of the trim needs to be redone. They faded. I flexi dip the side mirror. I know everyone knows what plasti dip is, but I did use plasti dip when I did my tires. The inner lip I only did because when I was using the plasti dip, it just kept splattering and it was really ruining the car. Here go another damage. This happened a couple of months ago. I was teaching my best friend how to drive and she hit a truck. It was much worse than that, but I decided to pop it out with my hands, and you know, it became that. So I was quoted $400 to fix it. Yeah, so the grills was the factory one, but what happened was, you see this yellow stuff? I'm not sure if it was the dealer or the previous owner, but they look like they glued both grills on here. Now, as you can see, all this yellow stuff, it was much worse when I first did it. It was horrible looking. So I took it off and like I scraped off the best I could. So I got to find out what I could use to get that off. But anyway, I replaced it with all black. Truth be told, I wanted the sport model because I cannot stand chrome. I never was a fan of chrome. I never will be a fan of chrome. Not even chrome rims. I would never get a car with chrome. If it does have chrome, I will be, I guess, classy dipping it. For the license plates and the bumper right here, this was here already. I have the piece in the house for my license plates. I'm not going to put it on until I put the bumper on. Now the bumper is all broken up. When I first got the car, it was cracked in this position, but the piece of the bumper was still on. And during the winter time, I hit ice and it ripped all of this off. There was no fog lights in the car. In fact, I bought some fog lights, but it looked like the harness is no good, so I have to get a new harness. And it's hard to see, but I believe my headlight washers, there's a hose underneath here that came loose. I gotta fix that too. Okay, there's a bunch of stone chips all over the car. Now this is the only emblem that's good still, but I'm gonna replace the emblems with like a black and gray emblem, or I'm gonna try to find the all black one with like white lines in it. My hood vent, someone stole it. I did flexi dip the hood vent to match the black around the car, and I'm gonna get like a double side tape for this to just, you know, put it back in place. But yes, as I was saying about the plastic dip, the inner lip I did so everything was splattering, but at the time I had bought another product called flexi dip. Now with the flexi dip, it came out smooth. I even put it to the test. I made it overspray, I made it run, and it still came out smooth. Alright, so if anybody have a bad can of plastic dip, try the flexi dip. But anyway, I have the part in the house for my side mirror. Now, whoever owned the car had two side mirrors together. Instead of taking one off, they just cover it. There you go, a rough spot. That was on the car already. Sunroof is working. My weather strip, this got to get replaced because you can see it's breaking off. I got the part in the house, but after I redo the trim, I want to buy a glossy black vinyl to do the top of the roof to complete the look of the black. I have a ding here and a ding here. Was on the car already. This scratch was on the car already. Same with this. I got two rust spots right here. Let me see my gas cap. It's a little dirty, but I don't have no rust inside the gasket. And for the wheels, so you can see that they're shiny, I use a product called Turtle Wax. It's supposed to add shine for a year. Now, mine's, I don't know if it was gonna last a year, because when I flexi dip my wheels, my rims, I didn't even, you know, mask off the tire. So all that flexi dip got on the rim, in the tire. I was too lazy to take it off because I was in a rush. I had to go to the Bronx, so I was in a rush. So I was lazy. Then after the, a couple of days passed, I still didn't take it off. So I put the product on it still. It still hold up. I think I had it on for like maybe 2 months, and it still was shining. So what I did was just went back over it just to touch it up, clean it, touch it up again to make sure it stays shiny. Here go the marquee that was on the car before I got it. Here. Now, with the trim pieces on the car, I took them off. So the day that the tire fell off, this trim piece broke. So the back and the side on the passenger side, they still in good condition. I just took it off just in case if something was to ever happen. I flexi dipped my emblem, not my emblem, I guess this is whatever this is called. Let's go into the trunk. See, I need to be replaced. And the trunk is pretty good. Look at my HIDs, my angel eyes I need to put on. Now, people was telling me to use the power from the side lights. The reason why I don't want to go that way, because you have to put that position on and, you know, turn the back lights on as well. So I didn't want that type of look. This is the daytime running light harness as well. So I'm going to try to find the accessory wire so when the car is on, the angel eyes is on where it's a cleaner look. So I don't have to turn on the side lights just to get the angel eyes to work. Here go the flexi dip that I was telling you about. This is the gloss. I didn't use the gloss, so right now it's flat black. I don't know why I got this in the car. This is my blue LED lights for the cluster. Can't wait to put this on. Okay, this is the stuff that I always keep in my car. Paper towel, glass cleaner because my windshield cleaner is broken, hand sanitizer, alcohol, gloves. This is my portable vacuum. I keep a clean car, so every time I use a car, when I'm finished with the car, I make sure I vacuum. So every time I get in my car is completely clean. This is it. I paid $25 for it, and this is a very good vacuum. And you don't have to worry about it dying because you could just plug this up into your cigarette lighter and you got power as long as your battery don't die. And by the way, these batteries are a beast. I played this, I had the music on 2 separate days without using the car for 2 hours, and that's when the battery died. So that's impressive. But here go my jack stand. You never know when you're gonna need one. I don't need to call no tow truck if I get a flat. So that's that. I do have the spare tire in the trunk. I just don't feel like going to get it. Here go my tools that came with the car. Let's put that back on. All right. Even though I have the tool up here for the lug nuts, but I went ahead and bought this because I struggle with the BMW one. So this one is easier because you can hold both sides and you can turn, give you more power without snapping the lug nuts. All right, I'm going to change all of my lights to LEDs. Okay, now another thing that went wrong with the car, besides the battery when I first got it, my lower control arm in the front. I had the part from eBay. My mechanic charged me $60 to replace. I got my brakes done. I had one oil change in the 17 months that I had the car. One oil change. I believe that was last year of 2014 in April. March or April. And I still haven't had an oil change. I'm due for an oil change in maybe like 250 more miles, I think. So that's that. And when I was looking into the car, I seen a lot of cars with a good outside shape, but the inside seats was hideous. It was horrible looking. So for a car that I paid $3,700 for, I believe these insides are beautiful. On this car, my shade right here is broken on both sides, but my back window shades on both sides works. My rear sunshade works, but my rear deck speakers is not working. I had a telephone in the car, but I ripped it out because it was already coming off anyway. To make a cleaner look, I just ripped it out. But inside this car is very clean. Now the carpet I'm going to do, and the reason why it looks so clean, I did buy a steam machine and I do clean this car here and there. Not every week or something like that. I do clean it when it needs to be clean, but these seats are looking pretty good. Now you see a lot of, you know, E39s with a whole bunch of wrinkles in the seat, not this one. This one is looking pretty good. Now, this is the reason why I love the 740. Now, the 740i have good leg room, but the IL has much more. Now, right now, my back is touching the back of the seat. The front seat is positioned where I'm comfortable at driving. So this is me, I'm 5'10". This is the leg room I have. I'm not sure how many inches it is. It could be a whole 12 inches maybe. Yeah, it could be 12 inches. So that's a lot of leg room, and that's why I went with the IL. Now the eyes, they do look nice, but I really like the ILs because of the leg room. Now, for the passenger seat, I had that all the way up. I always have my passenger seat all the way up when nobody's in the car. But let's say if somebody gets in my car and they're really tired, I'll make sure I put it up so they can sit back here. So now let's go to the next side. Now look at this leg room. That's a lot. So that's why I love the ILs. What else is wrong with the car? Well, the front seat has that rip in it, so I want to fix that. If I can't fix it, I'll replace it, and it also needs to be re-dyed. As you can see, it needs to be re-dyed. The trim pieces, I'm going to vinyl wrap to a glossy black. I don't want this brown look, so it's going to be glossy black, trying to get that piano black look. The passenger seat is in good condition. So overall, I love the color of the car. The color is silver. The leather is gray. The liner is gray, so it's a good combo. Okay, another thing that's broken, or not broken, that need to be rebuilt, is my ABS module. That needs to be rebuilt. And I also added the spoiler. I think it makes the car look much better. I'm gonna get a, what is this, a window spoiler, a glossy black, so it can match with the roof. Okay, is there anything else that's wrong with the car? Oh yes, I had a power steering fluid leak, but for some reason after I cleaned it out, the leak stopped. I used some brake clean and I cleaned it out and the leaking stopped. I also got to get a new radiator. It got a hole in it, so that's another purchase I have to do. But other than that, the car runs good. I have a valve cover leak. I had the part in the house, so after I fix the valve cover leak, fix the radiator, this car will be running better, no more issues. That's the only issues I have with the car. Now the ABS module is fine, I really don't need it, but I'm going to get it fixed to make it, much better. You never know, one day you might see that you need to see how fast you're going. But let's look at the rims. They look good. I love having these black rims. Oh, another thing, these rims was not on the car. Even though it's a sport package, I'm guessing the last owner or the dealership took the rims and probably sold it, or maybe they put it in a different, E38, but these was not on it. So these are the rims that was actually on the car. It's a BMW 20 spoke, 16 inch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these are nice looking rims, but I prefer the in parallels. Those are so sexy. So I prefer the in parallels. So I found the website. I really didn't care if it was what is that? What's that word I'm looking for? Replicas, yes. I really didn't care if it was replica because I really wanted these rims, and when I was searching on eBay, they was expensive. Just for the rims alone was like over $1,000. So I searched. So I found some good price one with the tires, but the rims was really bad. They had curb rash, all of that other stuff, and I think it was like $600 plus $300 in shipping. So I kept searching and I found the website. Now the size of this is, I think, I know it's 18. I think it's 18. They're 18 inches, but let me see if I can find the tire size. I really don't. Okay, here it goes. 235, 45, 18s. I paid $150 for these rims. Now I bought all 4 of the 18s. Now they wasn't staggered, so I bought 4 of the 18s. Then when I realized on the website they did have the staggered ones, and these are the staggered ones right here. 18.95. These are 245, 40, 18s. I paid $150 for the staggered ones as well. So after they add on tax, I believe I paid $703. And the good thing about these are actually factory OEMs. When I looked on the website, what they said was they reconditioned the rim. They painted it, they fixed it, so it looked brand new. I also have a video I'm gonna upload. I mean, it's uploaded already, but I gotta unprivatize it, of the rim. The day that I bought it. What is this? Yeah. Oh, look at this. I gotta touch that up later. Yeah, so that's not bad. They look brand new. When I unprivatize the video, you'll see the condition that they was in when I got it. So that's enough with this car. Oh yeah, I also gotta replace this. I'm gonna take that off, I think. But anyway, enough with this car. I'm gonna show you my second car. They're a little dirty right now, so please excuse it. But here goes my other car. I got this car a couple of months ago. This is anthracite gray. You know, when I first got it, I didn't even know it was gray, to be honest, because in the sun, it doesn't look gray. It looked like a bluish color. But like I did with my other car, I'm gonna do a little walk around. I put my 20 spokes on this car because the tires was bad when I got it. So they did come with the chrome and parallel rims, but as I said, the tires was bad, and actually the tires to the the rims is actually looking bad. Let's go in here real quick. This car been sitting for over a year at a gas station, and I finally bought it. So that's that. Okay, now the walk around is over. So let me go through this quick, because this video is already long already. So I got a rust spot here. I got a ding right here, the pretty big ding. I need new windshield wipers. I need to get these these paper stickers off the car. I already ordered the grill. It's gonna be matte black with the sport colors. I believe it's blue, red, and whatever. So that's coming. That should be here this week. All the emblems need to be replaced. The bumper for the license plate trim, I need one of those. The bumper is, you know, it's cracked. So what I'm gonna do is, if the aftermarket fit on my other 740, I'm gonna buy an aftermarket for this one. But if it doesn't, I'm just gonna fix this, line it up, and just fix it, and just leave it like that until I could buy another bumper. Fog lights is working on this. All right, and another thing is, when I took it to my mechanic, basically when I bought this car, it was supposed to be a donor. I was supposed to take all the parts from this car to transfer it to this car. Now, this got a head gasket blown, and when I bought the car, the mechanics said gonna cost like maybe up to $2,000 to fix it. And that's why he sold it. He had the car sitting for over a year. He didn't have the tools for it, and he didn't want to put the money in to fix it. Alright. As with my other one, double-sized tape right there. For this car, to be honest, I want triple black. black rims, black paint, and the inside is black, so that's what I'm going for. What else is wrong with this car? The back window won't come down, so I got to buy a regulator for it. It look like the clear is messed up. I gotta get that fixed. Antenna. I gotta get all new trim pieces from the back here. New emblem. I need to get the trim piece here. The bumper also is broken, but as I said, if the aftermarket works, then I'll get the aftermarket. As you can see, this is the back condition of the rim. I'm going to sand that stuff out. Here go another damage right here. No, it was like that when I bought it.
Oh, that's what they show us.
Alright, sorry about this. Somebody was asking if someone hit my car. So we all doing it for insurance purpose. But I got to clean the inside of this car. I mean, I did do it, but my daughter gets in the car and I'll leave the car door open. Because this one don't have insurance. I never put insurance on it because it's not working because of the blown head gasket. But anyway, the seats need to be dyed. The front seat, the passenger seat, but they still in good condition. Now, this got a bunch of wrinkles, but after you dye it, it's gonna look much better. This part is like the worst part of the seat. See, even in here, I'm gonna dye all of these seats over, but as you can see, these seats are in better condition than my other one. So these cars is very good. All of the shades work except for this one. I can't get that one to go back in. So my mechanic, here go another one, said instead of fixing the head gasket, he's going to give me a new engine for $1,100 with 90,000 miles on it. And after his $500 fee, $1,600 to fix the car up. So that's what I'm going for. Now, see, this video is going to 30 minutes. The car battery is starting to die. The glove compartment is broken. And the problem with the glove compartment is the light is constantly on. Even when you close the door, the lights are on. So, the ABS module works in this one. So let's start it up. Most likely it won't. I might need to jump it. See? The car needs to get jumped. And this is another thing. Why is it always the right side? I don't know, but one thing I need to say that I really hate. You're gonna get a black interior car, right? Everything is black. Why would BMW even think about putting this same gray, light gray lining? I don't understand that. This shit just went with all black. Everything is black. The carpet is black. Why would they not go with a black liner? So I want to get that changed. But this is another thing I keep in my car. You never know when you might need it. Alright, so the good thing about this one is after you fully charge it, this thing will last for a while. You could even put air in your tire with this one. So that's a good thing. Look at this. And it actually works. It works pretty good. So I keep this in my car. I charge it every night before I go to bed. And in the morning time, I will actually throw it in the trunk. You never know when you might need one. Because my father's car battery died a couple of times with him running it for music. Okay, it goes like that. And watch how quick and simple this is. It don't take a lot of battery from this thing to jump this car. So if I break down on the side of the road, I'm good, I'm comfortable. See, just turn it on. That was the air pump is on. Watch how simple this is. I don't know why the traction control is on, but as you can see, just the traction controllers on. The pixels are really done in this car. Let's turn it off because, as I said, the head gasket blown. I don't want to start dealing with it. But that's how simple it is. That's how easy it is to use this thing. So let me turn it off. Oh yes, YouTube. I got a prize that I ran into this video on YouTube, of course, and it's for music. Okay. I just bought 2 of them for both cars. I saw a video, somebody had this particular one. They also have the Bluetooth one, which I should have got, but I'm gonna just test this out first. So when I test this out, if it's good, I'm gonna get the one with Bluetooth. Because Bluetooth is much easier. You can just trim the music, you don't have to plug anything up. Let me see if I can get this out. Sorry about that. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so basically I'm sorry about all the camera movement, but this is it. $25 for this. I gotta find a way to wire this up. Just plug in the back, and you should be good. So anyway, so those are my cars. Let's take another walk around both of these cars. These are my cars and I love it. This Anderson looks so much better. I'm gonna see if I can get them out myself. The best I could do, so I have to pay a lot of money on them. But they are looking nice. I'm not sure if I show y'all this, but this is a dent right there. But yeah, these are my cars. I love them all to death, and I can't wait to get this one on the road. Price that I paid for it, I didn't believe it, but when I did see it, I knew something was wrong with it. That's why I was going to use it as a donor. But I paid $850 for this car. That's right, $850. They're going to take me $1,600 to fix it. I bought a new battery. So close to $3,000 with the parts. It's gonna be like about $3,000 I bought for this car. And if I get this new engine, when I get this new engine, it will have 90,000 miles on it. So it's basically a brand new car. So can't wait till I get this car running. But yeah, these are my cars. I would like to thank anybody who viewed my video. If you like, you can leave a comment. I hope y'all subscribe, like the video. And I'm going to do much more videos in the future. One of these days I will do a test drive for y'all so y'all can see the quality of this car, how it rides. But just let me know. Tell me what you think I should do, any upgrades. Just let me know. I'm not going to lower it because I already hate it that it's low already. This is just fine. But yeah, once again, thank you for everything, and I hope everybody enjoy your day. As I said, leave a comment, any suggestions. I'll read them all. Thank you and have a blessed day.